Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to create Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. So I've come in with carbon black, creating the inside of his mouth, pushing it and pressing it into shape. You want to try and get it quite flat and not too bulky, just so you can build around it and it gives it a bit of dimension. And then coming in with Melon and Petit Pois, just fill in his underneath his lip. And using a cocktail stick, coming in and mashing it all up. You want to get it nice and rough, just so it gives him a furry effect. So I've had quite a few people say that from the Cookie Monster they've attempted that they can't seem to get the same effect as me. So the way to do it is, as the acrylic is hardening, just keep stabbing. And that's best. Don't just, when it's starting to harden, give up and stop jabbing it. Just keep jabbing, and you'll see that it, gets a nice furry effect. So I'm just working in small beads, building up his bottom lip. This actually was my second attempt, because the first attempt his head was massive. So I thought I'll give him another go, because he just didn't sit right with Almond and the Cookie Monster. Then coming in with more Petit Pois and Melon, building up his top lip, bringing it in just at the middle. You want to create like a pyramid kind of shape so that his eyes sit in between, because what I found with greens, when you use white and you're trying to shape the white, the green, even though it's dried, it just smudges all over the green. So you want to try and avoid putting the green on too close to the eyes. And then coming in with Wifey, making his little tongue. And just pushing in the middle, just to create that little line. And then with a small bead here, because you want to map out the shape of his eye first, then you can come in with a bigger and wetter bead and make his eyes pop. And another one, crease the other eye. And come in with your second bead. Don't dab the monomer out, just pop it on and place it, because then it will just bleed to the edge of the shape you've already made with your previous bead. And coming in with hot chocolate, I'm going to create his eyebrows, make him look a bit grumpy, because he is the Grouch after all. Don't worry about the brown smudging all on your background because that will come off. Plus you're going to cover it anyway with some more fur. Try and blend every bead in, just so that you haven't got any grooves or anything, because that will show up. You want them to look quite perfect. And then coming in with some more Petit Pois and Melon, just build up his top part. You don't want it to be too big. That was my problem that I had before, and his head looked massive, was I built his forehead way too big. And then using your cocktail stick, jab it, and jab it, and jab it. That's all you gotta do, it's really easy. Try and pull it out a little bit, just so it looks a bit scruffy, because Grouch is, well, he's the bin monster, so he is dirty and scruffy. And then coming in with more beads just on the sides, filling it in, giving him some cheeks. And then again, cocktail stick. And then do the same on the other side. Try and avoid getting it near the too close to the eyes, because as I said before, the green just is one of those colours that likes to cover everything, and it's hard to get it off. But if you do, then you can just use a small bead of white and just rebuild his eyes and cover up the green. You can see at the top of the nail where his forehead is, where the green is stuck up there, but it's fine, gives it a nice effect. Then build up underneath, just to make it stick out a little bit more than his bottom jaw. So I didn't give him his bin lid, and I really think he needs a bin lid for the overall look. So that's something you could do. But I did do this at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so and then coming in, you want it to be quite flat, his body, because then you're going to come in with his bin underneath, and you want that to stand up a bit more than what his body does. Again, jab with your cocktail stick. Coming in with, what did I use here? Can't actually remember. Light grey. Build up his bin, and I do come in with a bit of liquid silver just to give it a bit of a metallic-y kind of look, and then a bit of hot chocolate just to make it look a bit dirty, because bins aren't clean outside, are they? So once you've built that up, I've used a scalpel just to press in the grooves that are on his bin. You don't have to do that, but I just thought it'd give it a nice effect. Here we go with the scalpel, going around the top part at first, and then giving him some lines down. And then you can build up his the rest of his body. Once again, cocktail stick, lots of jabbing. See, he's starting to take shape now. I still think Cookie Monster's my favourite though. Coming in with hot chocolate. And a bit of liquid silver. All the products I'm using are from Glitterbels. If you use my code Clairewood, you'll get a discount at the checkout. So go for it. Okay, look, making his bin all dirty. Then I decided that his bottom jaw needed to be raised a bit, so I'm just adding a bit more Melon and Petit Pois at the bottom. That's even how you pronounce Petit Pois. Petit Pois? I don't know. So you see that little bit that was just kept sticking out? If you just push that into the dry acrylic, it will just attach itself to it. So, and then coming in to make his hands. This bit you just want to create the shape of his hands, paws, whatever you want to call them. You don't need to jab this part. You're just creating them, creating the shape. And then the next bead you do on top, that's when you'll do your stabbing with your cocktail stick. Create his little pointy fingers. Oh, going out of focus there. These hands haven't got to be perfect because you are going to come in and make him look all scruffy. And when you look at pictures of Grouch, he is a bit scruffy anyway, so it'll add to the effect. There we go. Here's the second big bead. So just cover it and yeah, poke again. Don't know how many times I've said that through this video, but See, the more I look at him, the more I think he needs his bin lid. So if you're going to recreate him, put a bin lid on him. I think I might add a bin lid. I'm thinking about doing Big Bird, but I'm trying to work out how you would do Big Bird. So keep an eye out, because Big Bird might come to go with the rest of the clan. And I obviously decided this end didn't have enough on, so come in with another bead. So one great thing with 3D, if you work in small beads and you feel it needs building up even more, you can just keep adding. Whereas if you do 2 bigger beads and you feel halfway through, right, I've used too much, you can't really go back on it. So it's always best to work in small beads, even if it takes you that little bit longer. And then I'm just building up his body, just to make him look a little bit more chubbier, because he was looking a bit anorexic before. So I'm just building up the sides, and once again stabbing with a cocktail stick. And building the other side up. And then to finish him off, he just needs his pupils. So I'm using black acrylic paint, and then I cover it with some matte top coat, but you can use gel polish or nail polish, whatever you choose. And there we go, that's Oscar. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to do next, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.